Tonight, we're cracking open Seelbach, the Beekeeper. This is a straight bourbon whiskey finished in honey barrels. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm excited about this. Seelbach, the Beekeeper. You know, I'm a pretty big fan of bourbon finished in honey barrels as long as it's not too sweet, not too strong. I've got 3 or 4 of the short barrel Bee's Knees, the 3 and the 4. And I think they just announced a 5 coming out. I need to drink more of their bourbon because I'm not keeping up with them. But when I saw this Seelbach Private Reserve, which, you know, Seelbach is not a distillery, so they contract with somebody. I don't know who, but it does. I'll tell you what it says. It says straight bourbon whiskey finished in honey barrels. This is bottle number 145, batch 001. That kind of interests me. Their first batch. It's from Blake at Seelbach. It's 113 proof. It doesn't say anything about it being a single barrel, so I'm guessing it is not. It is simply probably some kind of small batch. It is distilled in Indiana, finished and bottled at Manifest Distilling in Jacksonville, Florida. Well, the Indiana most likely is MGP, which I love a good MGP. I don't have a problem with MGP like some people do. Now, do I have a lot of MGP? I do. So I'm kind of selective anymore when I buy. But I thought for $69.99, this might be a good deal. Blake, I think, makes some good choices as what he gets out to his pro membership, which I'm a member of. And so I thought, hey, let's give it a shot. Kim likes honey finished bourbons too, so if it's too sweet for me, I know it's not too sweet for her. Decent pop. I'm not crazy about all the trend of going to the dipped bottles. This one did not have a pull tab on it, so it means you have to cut it. I'm not really crazy about that. But it does have a artificial cork. I know they don't break down like the regular corks do. They probably won't fall into the bottle, but I don't know. I'm old-fashioned. I like cork. I like the real thing. Oh, I smell some honey there. Nice little dram. We don't want to go too long, so I've started the clock here. This is our first pour video. All right, I could read the back of it, but maybe I'll just take a picture for you and you can read it yourself. But yeah, I've been looking forward. I've had it probably, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks now. Since I went on the pro membership, I order more regularly. I get free shipping, and I get notifications of bourbons and whiskeys sometimes, not every time, but sometimes ahead of what they put on their website, and sometimes it's pro membership only. So to me, it's worth the subscription. Wow, that does smell pretty nice. Now, the aroma, definitely you've got that honey coming across, but I got bourbon notes, about same amount of bourbon notes as I got honey notes there. It's a decent bourbon. I'm trying to remember what the age of this is, if I can find out. I seem to remember that I read it on the website, or actually on the notification of how old it was. I don't think it's real old, but it's not real young either. But it smells delicious. I mean, I know that the honey barrels are from Georgia, like Wildflower honey barrels, and I thought, well, that's great. Wildflower honey from Georgia is some of the best honey you can get. I mean, really is. So, yeah, traditional bourbon notes. Not a lot of spice. A fair amount of honey. It does smell sweet. Past that, it's time for the taste. Cheers. Oh, wow. I didn't expect the spice that I got from this. I don't know whether it's a high rye or not. The spice, actually, it's more like a mash bill spice than a rye spice. I'm getting kind of a light pepper in there, but almost like a fruit spice. I mean, like orange zest, strong orange, lemons, definitely citrus kind of spice going on there. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's not as sweet as it smelled. That is delicious. I think it's probably a little sweeter than the Bee's Knees from Short Barrel. And the different Bee's Knees I've got, I think I've got one's a Georgia honey barrel. I think one may be from Florida, maybe one from Kentucky. They're from different fields, so you get different really kind of flavors or tints of flavors. One is from bees that visit raspberry fields, and oh, that stuff's terrific. This is, I mean, this does taste like wildflower honey to me. I get that wildflower. Wildflower honey is, to me, the best thing to put on like warm bread, warm buttered bread. I like all the other honeys, but wildflower, I'd have to say, is my favorite. Well, it's from here, right? Oh, that is really good. I'm gonna have to hide this from Kim. She's gonna like this stuff. Wow, and for $69 now, 113 proof. That is, I mean, it's starting to get outside of my wheelhouse, but it doesn't drink like 113. It drinks like 105, 107, something in there. I've got no burn, no ethanol flavors. I didn't pick up any ethanol in right out of it, and you know this is a neck pour. Wow, the Beekeeper. Well, Blake, you did a fine job on this one. I don't know how long it was sitting in the casks. If I can get any more information about the age of the bourbon and how long they finished it for, I'll put that on the bottom of the screen. I know I read some things that I'm not seeing on the bottle when I was contemplating buying it. I didn't contemplate very long, people. Not at all. I go like, yeah, another honey barrel. Well, now I have a lot of them. That is good. Now, the more I drink it, the more I pick up on the sweetness. I would tell you this is definitely sweeter than any of the short barrel Bee's Knees I have. I think it's probably at the limit of what I like for sweetness. So you're probably saying, well, damn, that's pretty sweet, Mike. And I would tell you, now that I'm in my third, fourth sip, yeah, it is definitely on the sweet side of any finished bourbon. I wouldn't really want it any sweeter. This, to me, is perfect for a honey finish. You want some sweetness. You like, I mean, honey's sweet, right? So you want some sweetness with it, with that a good honey flavor, and this is it. It's not overpowering. I get the bourbon notes. It has. Now that I say third or fourth sip, the honey's a little bit up here. The bourbon's a little down here, so not quite as balanced as the Bee's Knees. The Bee's Knees really are a terrific balance of bourbon and honey. That's why I have so many of them. This one is definitely a little more honey forward, but not in a bad way. If you wanted something that was a little sweeter, something that would really go well after like a savory dinner, this would be it. So, let's talk about the finish. I'll take another sip. Now here's where probably where the bourbon notes come through most is on the finish. I'm definitely getting the molasses, brown sugar coming across. The sweetness goes into the finish, and I think that's because the mouthfeel on it is so good that honey just stays and coats. That it's a beautiful finish. You get a little bit of leather and oak in there with that honey and that citrus that I was smelling in the aroma. I really pick up the citrus in the finish more than I did in the mid palate. The mid palate's all about the honey and the bourbon. That's it. It's kind of simple, but it's simple good. In the finish, you get that citrus comes back. Like I said, a little leather, a little oak, a little sweetness stays with you, and it is a very long finish. You're going to love this finish. You may go like, man, it's a little sweet for me. Well, drink a little sip and just wait 5 minutes. You're going to love it. This is a good sipper, and I think an excellent value at $69.99. I'll check the availability and put it on the screen, let you know whether it's still available in Seelbach. And don't forget, if you're a new Seelbach customer, we have a discount code. You click on that link. It should give you, if you're a new customer, $25 off. Now, I'm thinking you have to have a minimum order, minimum basket, but still, $25 is $25, right? So, final thoughts on this? I am loving it. It compares to a lot of other honey. I mean, honey's very unique, you can pick honey out, right, of a lot of things. So there's a lot of similarities to the bee's knees, which is, I love the bee's knees. The bee's knees is a lot more expensive too. So if you're looking for, if your price point is maybe in that $70 mark for a good honey finished bourbon, this would be it. This one for $70 I think is a fantastic value, and I won't be buying a backup of it because I got so many, but I'm glad I bought it. I will drink the whole thing. In fact, if I have to wrestle away from my wife because I think she's going to love this one. So you got a sweet tooth in the family? Right here, buddy. There's your sweet tooth. So we hope you will like this video, comment, and share. And let me know if you've gotten the Beekeeper. This is the first one. I'm not sure. Well, it's batch 1. This is their first one, right? I'm not sure if I'm going to get batch 2 or batch 3, but I am definitely loving this batch 1. So as always, please drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and we'll see you next time.